This week on OC News, we have the latest on the newest California bill.
A Tony Award-winning actress will be guest speaking at the Titan Student Union.
And we have the latest news on the government shutdown.
This just now in tech news. First responder on the police.
There's been a lot of collaborative efforts
I feel
over the years.
blessed to be here in Fullerton.
Brought to you by the broadcast journalism students
at Cal State Fullerton. OC News starts right now.
Hello and welcome to our first newscast of the 2024 fall semester. I'm Cole Garrison.
And I'm Anthony Manifold. OC News is brought to you by the broadcast journalism students of Cal State Fullerton.
Breaking news. The House of Representatives has passed a temporary measure to avert a potential government shutdown. Beginning next Tuesday, federal agencies will be funded through the next fiscal year, preventing any government spending from happening until after the November election. The measure was approved in a 341 to 82 vote in the House, and the Senate will vote for final approval. House Speaker Mike Johnson says that the measure was a necessary one in regards to heavy spending levels.
Over the weekend, California Governor Gavin Newsom signed a bill banning grocery stores from offering plastic bags. Our reporter Jonathan Bindi was on campus with more on the story.
Thanks, guys. We're out in front of Titan shops where plastic bags like this are being handed out to students who purchase student apparel, but a recent bill signed by Gavin Newsom would eliminate plastic bags like this in 2026. SB 1053 was signed into law Sunday evening, replacing California's single plastic carryout ban. The new law states that by 2026, grocery and retail stores will only allow the purchase of recycled paper bags at the point of sale. While this bill may seem extreme, some students see the bill as progress towards a cleaner California.
Low-key, I think it's a good thing, for the environment, because I've seen, because I'm from, LA, so I've seen, hella plastic bags, all around the floor and stuff, it's just, bad, makes the city look dirty and stuff.
However, some students share the same frustrations that were originally had in the 2016 plastic bag ban.
I mean, it's not convenient, but it's also, kind of stupid because you need a bag, of course. So, I don't know, they kind of contradict each other.
The bill is part of an effort to not only reduce pollution in California, but to also address existing microplastic research. The bill signed into law would not go into effect until 2026, but whether that has any effect on California's stance to become carbon neutral is yet to be determined. This is Jonathan Bindi with OC News. Back to you guys in the studio.
Orange County Superior Court Judge Jeffrey Ferguson was taken into custody Tuesday after violating the terms of his bail. Ferguson has been awaiting trial since August 2023 after murdering his wife, Cheryl Ferguson, in Anaheim Hills. He initially pled guilty and was out on a $1 million bail, but was required to wear a GPS and an alcohol monitor on his ankle. In court papers, Ferguson said he suffers from mild leg swelling due to chronic kidney conditions and put hand sanitizer around the ankle monitor to help prevent potential infection. The Los Angeles Superior Court revoked his bail and raised it to $2 million, and Ferguson will return to court on November 1st for a pre-trial hearing.
Homelessness and road repairs were among the key points discussed by candidates running for Fullerton City Council on Monday night. The League of Women Voters hosted a Q&A style forum with 7 city council candidates running for Districts 1, 2, and 4. District 4, which represents Southwest Fullerton, has 4 candidates running for the seat, but only 3 were in attendance. Candidates were allowed 1 minute to answer questions from residents, which range from homelessness, Fullerton's infrastructure, and the ongoing issue of road repairs. Another candidate forum will be held Tuesday, October 9th from 6 to 7:30 at Fullerton College for residents who are interested in attending. Coming up, we will be going over a $5 million grant awarded to CSUF, updates on a potential heat wave, and after a long season, Oakland prepares to say goodbye to its baseball team.
Stay tuned for more.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
STEM is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
NASA awarded Cal State Fullerton a grant toward a new research center for students aspiring to work in the aerospace industry. The $5 million of funding will go towards the Spance Ignite Center for Advanced Research Education in Combustion. The funding is for a project that will allow students to get new courses and a hands-on experience with the Spark Center. Students will also get an opportunity to be an intern at the NASA Glenn Research Center. Hao-Wei Wang, a professor in mechanical engineering, said Southern California is a hub for the aerospace industry with companies such as Boeing and SpaceX. Our students will have a unique advantage in seizing these job opportunities.
Andrew has the latest in weather, and I'm hoping that he is going to be reporting that the heat will be stepping aside for fall weather. Please.
Thanks, Cole, but I'm sorry to break your heart. But before we get into the heartbreaking, let's talk about today. Today has been nice and sunny all day long, and we're sitting at a current temperature of 77 degrees. And if you want to head into, if you get closer to our sunset at 6:43 p.m., we're looking at a nice low of 62 and a wind of 9 miles per hour in the west-southwest direction with a current humidity of 55%. And if you go into the 5-day forecast here, we got nice low temperatures in the 50s all week long, but as we get in during the day, it is getting hot in here, so make sure you dress appropriately and put your fall sweaters away. But if you take a look into the 10-day forecast, it's actually going to be up in the 90s, so it's definitely going to be HOTTOGO. And you are wondering where that fall weather is, Cole? Well, just like Waldo, we just haven't found it yet. But hopefully it comes soon, and back to you guys at the desk.
We need to find that Waldo. All right, well, tonight at 6:40 p.m., we will have the Oakland A's will play their final nighttime game at the Oakland Coliseum against the Texas Rangers. The Oakland Coliseum has been home to the MLB franchise since 1968, but that time is about to come to an end with the A's relocating their franchise temporarily to Sacramento next season through 2027, while the new permanent A's stadium is under construction in Las Vegas. The last ever game in Oakland will be tomorrow afternoon at 12:37 p.m.
Now passing it down to the pitch to Michael McCahill, who has the latest on the red-hot men's soccer team.
Thank you, Anthony. Today in sports, we start with our Cal State Fullerton men's and women's soccer teams. The Cal State Fullerton Titans men's team faced off against number 15th ranked team in the nation, San Diego. In the 63rd minute, a beautiful pass by Julian Varela leads to a Jalen Belong goal to put the Titans up 1-0 in the second half of the game. In the 78th minute of the game, Roberto Ordonez with a great pass to Eric Serrano, as Serrano finds the back of the net to help the Titans win 2-0 in a shocker against San Diego. The women's team faced off against Cal State Northridge, and after being up 1-0 in the game, Kaylee Noble with an excellent pass to set up McKenna McGill as the women's tie with Cal State Northridge 1-1. The 0-2 Rams took on the 1-1 49ers over the weekend, as the 49ers had a commanding 21-7 lead in the middle of the third quarter due to Brock Purdy's third passing touchdown to Juwan Jennings. The Rams respond with a Kieran Williams run up the middle with less than 2 minutes left in the game to tie the game at 24. After a great kickoff return, the Rams would win the game 27-24 thanks to Joshua Carty and his 37-yard field goal. The 2-0 Chargers faced off against the 2-0 Steelers as the Chargers started the game hot with a 27-yard touchdown pass to Quentin Johnson to start the game up 7-0. Justin Fields would find Calvin Austin with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter for a 55-yard touchdown to put the Steelers up 20-10. The Steelers' defense was in the backfield the entire game, as the Steelers would win the game 20-10, as the Chargers would fall 2-1. The Titans are looking to find their rhythm in both men and women's soccer, but as always, the Big West is tough. A tough conference to play in. That's been it for Southern California sports. Back to you guys.
All right. Coming up after the break, we have the latest in entertainment. A Tony Award winner visits campus, and if you're feeling stressed, doggy therapy may be an answer.
Find out when we come back.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
How prepared is your family if a wildfire shows up at your doorstep, or a flood, or an earthquake? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan now. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
Let's go.
you'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza. Yes.
Make a plan today.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
We don't have time for spills.
Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
What does it take to discover the greatness within you? It takes resilience.
When I first got to Cal State Fullerton, I felt lost. Then I found my community. It was like a caring family cheering me on.
I wasn't sure about being a chemist. My professor showed me I could. People believed in me here, and I learned to believe in myself. Discover the resilience within you at Cal State Fullerton.
English singer and actress Cynthia Ivero will be on campus Thursday night for Beyond the Conversation. Ivero is known for winning the 2016 Tony Award for Best Actress in a Musical for her role as Celie in The Color Purple, as well as receiving nominations for Academy Awards for Best Actress and Best Original Song for the Harriet Tubman biopic Harriet. Beyond the Conversation is hosted by ASI and highlights guest speakers that focus on social justice and diversity. With past guests such as Issa Rae, Danny Trejo, and Angela Davis, the event will be hosted at the Titan Student Union from 6:30 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Dayanara has 21 questions about Netflix's newest docuseries on P. Diddy and other entertainment news.
That's right. There's been a lot going on in the entertainment world. Let's get right into it. Netflix will produce a documentary series on Sean Diddy Combs in collaboration with Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. The series will discuss the latest legal issues facing the music mogul, which include sex trafficking and racketeering, in addition to numerous accusations of sexual assault and violent abuse. Combs is being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn without granted bail. There is no information on the documentary release date yet. Lady Gaga has been booked and busy in the next few months. The singer will release 2 new albums. The singer and the actress whose film Joker Fully Ado opens in theaters on October 4th hinted at the release of a companion album named Harley Quinn. With the release of the album on September 27, fans won't have to wait long for the new tracks. That's it for this week's entertainment. Back to you guys in the studio.
Are you burning out from the semester? CSUF CAPS held their first doggy therapy of the semester. Our reporter Emily Wilson has more.
That's right, guys. I'm here at Doggy Therapy, which is hosted by CSUF CAPS and held multiple times each semester.
So Doggy Therapy is an event held by CAPS at Cal State Fullerton, otherwise known as Counseling and Psychological Services. And we normally do doggy therapy about once a month or like 2 times a month.
We put it on to give students something to look forward to. We've had a lot of students share that it is their favorite CAPS service. And there's a lot of dog people on campus, so I'm sure that they love getting a chance to see their dogs.
Well, research shows that when you pet a dog, the relaxation that you get lasts for hours. And I have had students say that to me, that it really actually does. And I mean, I just had a student who came in and said, I was so stressed, and the minute I put my hands on your dog, I just relaxed. And I said, I hope that lasts. That's all there is to dog therapy.
It was so great. I was only here for 15 minutes, but it just made like such a big difference. And my connection with dogs, I've had a dog since I was in 3rd grade. I still have him, and he's like 16 now. So it's really great. And I'm on campus almost every day, so I'm not with him as much. So it's just nice to kind of get that feeling at school.
Students who missed doggy therapy today will be able to catch it again next month. This is Emily Wilson with OC News. Back to you guys in the studio.
We want to thank you for joining us on our very first newscast on OC News for the semester.
Don't forget to check us out on social media and follow us on all our platforms. At OC News CSUF on Instagram and at Titan TV CSUF on YouTube. Hope to see you next week.